Hi, Aquarius. This energy is coming in strong. Someone is watching you closely, thinking about you nonstop, and realizing they cannot ignore this connection anymore. Um, there may have been lies, outside opinions, gossip, or even third party energy trying to block this love, but now this person is starting to see the truth. They are realizing who was real and who was only creating confusion. Um, this person is fixated on you, not just attracted, deeply pulled toward your energy. They want to come forward, speak honestly, and finally tell you what they have been hiding. So trust your intuition because the truth is coming out, and let's get into your reading.
Okay, so right now, people are really seeing you as someone who is on this major divine mission. It's like they view you as super focused, almost kind of fixated, but in a good way because you're spiritually aligned. You're like hitting every target, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And like people this week really want to network with you because they can feel how locked in you are. But on a deeper level, there's someone who is seriously longing for you. The energy feels very warm, very tropical, almost like you're on a boardwalk somewhere and this person is just standing there waiting to celebrate this reunion with you. This person definitely misses you, right? Whether this is someone new or from the past, the feelings were instant, but they wanted to take it slow. They wanted to really understand your beliefs before jumping in. For some of you, this is about getting another chance to make things right. Even if they are watching from a distance, they are totally fixated on when they will see you next and exactly what they are going to say. People are also talking about how good you look and even how you smell. It is like you are going through this massive transformation and everyone is noticing you're coming across as incredibly attractive and magnetic right now. There is definitely this energy of infatuation here. It is like you just do it for them. Maybe they overlooked you before, but now they are completely fascinated by your mind and your focus. Someone is very curious about you, asking questions about your past, and just watching everything you do. It is like they are observing you from behind sunglasses, so you don't catch them staring, but they want to make sure you are on the same page. They are getting ready to take action because they view you as this unique force, almost like an alien, right? Being around you defies gravity for them. It is this magnetic pull they have never experienced before. They want to step up and protect you, right? They see you as special and knowledgeable, but they also worry that your kind nature might make you vulnerable to people taking advantage of you. I also feel like there is a bit of anxiety here about what to say to you. They might feel like you are a hybrid or a bit different, but they love that because they feel like a weirdo too. It is like your vibe matches their tribe perfectly. So, they are telling people they have to take this shot. They are tired of burdening themselves with worry about appearances when they know that deep down, you guys are on the exact same mission. It's like you guys are on in the chariot in different chariots going in the same direction, but your paths are getting ready to lead into one simple body of water. Why do they say a body of water? Like when two rivers split and then they equal into like this ocean? It's something here where you guys are getting ready to completely have this also emotional compatibility as well. You guys can have a dog, a little Yorkie, um, a little Shih Tzu, possibly 79 or 97s coming in. You could be born 1979. Um, Somebody here really wants to be loyal to you. This is somebody that from your past, they can be coming back and could be a past life person. But they're saying that you were the one that was loyal and somebody here wasn't loyal to you. This is somebody that's also realizing their mistakes. For some of you, you could be naive romantically, or your person could be as well. 1985 is here, right? Where either they were easily manipulated by other people to overlook who you were. A lot of people also feel like they really didn't know who you were because you could have even shown yourself as this snatched energy where you were somebody that was very attractive and people paid attention to your looks and not what your mental aptitude is, right? That's why people are realizing, oh my gosh, even though they look like this, they're really like this. And on top of it, you're somebody that You could even be more so of an introvert, but people view you as this in public. I'm also getting that people feel like you've had a lot of pressure on you for a long time. So like people are even talking about certain burdens that might have been weighing you down, whether that's financial obligations, whether that's physical things, or just, life piling up on you. Even if you've lost weight or gained weight, for some of you, there's certain burdens here that were holding you back because this person overlooked whatever action that needed to be taken. For some of you over there, like, why haven't they taken action towards me? And they're over there like, well, I don't know if they want me or not. How do I know? What am I supposed to do? Just walk up to them and say, hey, yeah, I know we're sitting here looking at each other. I think you like me. I like you. Do you want to go out? It's like the both of you are very similar. You also could be going through similar things because I feel like your person is similar, or I keep saying the word similar, which is different. I feel like your person, you, whoever this energy is that's communicating about you, they know that there's a strong compatibility, but I feel like at first they were worried if it was just their own infatuation. Am I infatuated with the way that the collective looks? This person is still like, wow, I really like the way that they look because it's something about your essence. It's something about your energy. It's the way that for some of you, they even view you as being very lucky and you have this freedom type energy. Think about celebrating quietly, right? That is celebrating the independence. It's something even about your independence. It's like they've never seen somebody like you be as independent, be completely in control, look the way that you do, and them have these feelings that make you. I do feel like there are people that were talking about you or there were certain rumors about you. For some of you, this is somebody that definitely could be different than you. And other things feels like there's something about you where I don't know, you bring like this adventure. Okay, we have scratching post only used when convenient, once in a while lover, part-time lover. Yeah, okay. So for some of you, you may have a cat, you may be a life path of a dog or a tiger. Somebody here wants to be loyal and they're going to match you. There's somebody here that is naive romantically, and this is somebody that can be loyal. But I also feel like, too, you could have felt like, or they were talking about in the past, how nobody really saw you or nobody really knew who you were because somebody was trying to hide you and hide your relationship. It was almost like this person could have even came around when it was convenient for them, or this person is viewing it like that. Like somebody here had choices. They could have felt like they were the catch as well. They needed to make a decision between options. And this could have been something that you saw or you didn't see, or this person feels like you were somebody where you had options and you could make a choice. You could choose whatever you wanted. Life Path 2 is coming in as well. But there's somebody here that I'm telling you, they know for a fact that you are authentic. There's somebody here that knows what they want. They're over here with a crown on their head, and this could be somebody that could say something to you like, "You can have it your way. Whatever you want, you can have because they've been admiring you for a period of time." 218 is here. 812, he's 18 as well, which is 11. Okay, so there's partnership here. There's something about this person being very charismatic, but they've been admiring you from afar for a period of time. That's why they're sitting here going, why am I not taking action? They're watching you do everything on your own as well. This is giving me mountain energy, kind of forest energy. It's like this person is watching you do everything alone. Again, 1 home 7 3 or 3 7 could be significant. But also, like, if you break it down, 8 plus 3, 1 plus 7, that's 8. And then 8 plus 3 is 11. So, yeah, 1 home 7 could definitely be significant for some of you. This could be your person kind of admiring you from afar, like watching you handle everything on your own. You and this person could be very spiritually significant to one another. New York can take effect here with the Lady Liberty. It's something here about the way you do things and how you do things on your own that people were lying about, or people were trying to say that you had other people doing it in order for people not to see who you really were. But the way that you handle things is very different. You have the ability of handling more than most. For some of you, you may like mountain climbing, hiking, nature in some sense. It's also about the way that you ground your energy. This is somebody here that's really they they know internally, intuitively that you're the person for them. This person is they know inside, they know internally that they want to be with you. This is somebody that either you've had a past life with. This is somebody that, could be friends with your person or whoever you were with. They could know this person. This is somebody I feel like that's over there watching you going, "I can be a better lover to you than this other energy could be," because they feel like either you've hid your identity or this person it's something here about them realizing somebody is better for you. This is somebody that's been watching you for a period of time. Elephants can be excuse me, very significant, but I'm also getting overwhelmingly there was somebody that was trying to fit into a group, but they felt like you didn't fit. Whatever the group was, I don't know why, but I keep getting that there's some type of group setting here. Whether that's with their friends, whether that's with their family, whatever it could be, where this person, they felt like you were just too different. But then there's somebody in the group that's been watching you saying, I don't think they're different at all. In fact, they have this gut feeling that maybe there's a better person for you because I feel like you had an ex or there was some type of situation here that wasn't changing. And it was a lot of past energy that's coming in. I'm also getting that there was somebody that was very possessive, or there is an energy that's very possessive over you. This is also somebody that's very impulsive, and they don't have a problem putting whatever they want, projecting that on to anybody else. They're also saying here something about, yeah, this is somebody that intuitively they know that your third eye is completely open. This is somebody that either they know that they needed to be a better lover to you, but that they needed to watch you for a period of time. I get that there's some type of group or some type of friend something, whether that's a work group that this person is in connection with. And I feel like now there's a lot of people that are very curious about you because the narrative was incorrect. People are watching you be very bright, and I feel like people are communicating about your light or even about your aura. Have you ever met somebody where you look at them and you're like, there's something special about them? I don't know what it is, but they have that charisma or they have that energy where their energy speaks for itself. That's what people are talking about here, Leo energy. They're talking about that there's been some type of significant illumination over something that's been overlooked. The 10 of Pentacles is in reverse, the fact that either you're not married or the fact that you're not in a relationship. For some of you, if you are married, somebody could have overlooked the fact that you were in a negative relationship that you didn't need to be in. That's also coming in. But for others of you, they could have thought that how you got your money, it was from a group, not realizing whatever you do it on your own. You could be in real estate, but there's some type of truth that's being exposed here. And whatever the minute details are, right? Because Venus and Virgo, they're all about the details. This is somebody that didn't want to talk to you until they had all the details, right? 10 of Pentacles in reverse is a 9 of Pentacles, which is the fact that you're over here doing everything on your own. You're being overlooked. You could be a single mom or a single dad, and people just assumed that either you were married or that you had other people or other options that were around you. They're now realizing that everything was you or some type of finances. Even if you are in the committed relationship, somebody here is talking about you're the breadwinner, or it's your finances, or it's your money that's been coming in. There's somebody here that loves you, though. There's somebody here that's fallen in love with you. They know that they can not only love you, but it will also be like a best friend type of energy. Cancerian energy is here. This one feel this is coming in as like love at first sight look. You also have this O and flame energy. Whoever this person is, they're awakening to the certain burdens that you've also had to go through. I feel like if you guys were dealing with somebody didn't wanna acknowledge all of the pressure, all of the strain, all of the additional items that were on your back. It's like nobody saw that. So everybody was just making assumptions. People could have even been talking about you not working hard or you not doing anything, you being lazy, but people are now having some type of significant illumination. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's almost like that makes sense. It's like as above, so below. That's how I always tell people when you think something in a negative light, what's the other positive recourse for it? Because it can always be one thing or another. Just because you think it's one thing, at times it can be something completely um adverse. This is somebody that wants to ask you out for a drink. Like, this is somebody that goes like, "Hey, do you, like, wanna go grab, like, a drink? Do you wanna go grab, like, a nightcap? Like, what are you doing? Do you wanna go grab dinner?" This can be definitely somebody that you work with. This is also somebody where if they were in a relationship or if they were married, they're divorced, or they're separated. Yeah, look, the Hierophant is here. This person wants to marry you. This person understands who you are. Taurus energy is here. 510 could be significant. 10-5-10, 210. This person I feel like has also had a dream about you where they feel like God is illuminating you for them. Whoever this person is, they're very spiritual, but a lot of people may not know that they're spiritual, or this is somebody that needed to increase their spiritual compass or their spirituality in order for them to be on your vibration, and they feel like God is illuminating you for them. God is sitting here saying, listen, the collective has been overlooked for a period of time, but you should not overlook them. God is illuminating the certain components and the certain aspects of you that other people were questioning. Also, it's something about your eyes. This person is having a completely different perspective, Pisces, Aquarian energy. Everybody is sitting here looking at you from a completely different perspective. For some of you, you could have gone through something pretty gnarly and you really had to surrender to the divine. You had to surrender to God. And this person is sitting there and they know that you've made certain sacrifices and now it's their turn to make the sacrifice, right? It's kind of like when the Native Americans wanted it to rain, they would do the rain dance. They would have certain sacrificial things. Um, in order for there to be a new perspective or a new level of enlightenment, there's been some type of communication that's been ushered to this person about you, or they've learned something recently about you that's making them want to know more. Again, it's the Hierophant. You have dueling Hierophants. Here's what you don't see. Okay, they love the way you look, right? They love the way that you carry yourself. They love the way that you dress. They love the way they see you smell. They love the way that you see the world. This is somebody that feels like you're a star and they like how you're a leader. You don't need a pack. You could be in a pack or you could be the leader. You be because they're watching you do everything alone to the point where they thought that there was other people around you that was contributing. Now this person is realizing that they had to make some type of sacrifice. This could be something that was not seen. 55 can be significant. 55. This is somebody, though, that when they close their eyes, they see you. This is somebody that is going they could go 3D with you with the sun, or they could go very 5D with you. This is somebody that could be making love to you in their head. This is also somebody that wants to move forward very quickly. This is somebody that is surrendering to your connection. They feel like they are your twin flame, or they believe without a shadow of a doubt that it is you. Okay, definitely coming in with this Sagittarius energy. This energy is moving very quickly. Okay, very, very, very quickly. The last 10 months for you or the last 10 weeks could have been a little bit gnarly. Um, but it feels like things are speeding up. 321 can be significant, okay? Or the 15th can be significant, but there's something here where destiny is getting ready to change. There's also positive karma coming and a lot of expansion for you and this individual, and somebody's getting ready to really open up and express their truth. This is somebody that had a problem saying something to you. So you could even look at this person and say, like, why do I always feel like they want to say something, but then they don't say anything? Or you can always feel like, why are they always watching me? You feel their eyes watching you, but you don't. Every time you look, they're not looking at you, but you know that they're watching you. Why have they not said anything? Why? Why have they waited to communicate this? It had to be the right time to communicate something. This is also somebody that could be getting out of a relationship, right? This could also be somebody that's in a certain like religious group. So it's all about timing, but it is something about timing. It's something here about this person being able to see in order to be able to communicate, right? Because when you're not utilizing one of your senses, another sense is heightened. So if this person is not communicating, they're able to see your truth. And your truth is your extraterrestrial. Your truth is there's nothing like you ever. Your truth is the fact that you make this person feel very, very anxious. You make this person feel like they're a little bit deadly, right? Why with them do I feel nervous like I haven't with other people, right? For example, you could be the most confident person in the world, but if you see a woman that's very attractive or has a certain type of energy, that could get to your nerves. And even if you're telling yourself, I'm confident, you still may trip, right? Because in your body is still reacting. It's something with this person where they needed to not speak so that they could see your truth, so that they could see, are you their perfect yin to their yang in this process? You may have also been really examining this person. I'm getting because you've made some type of decision here with them. I also feel like, too, with this Seven of Swords, they're not being intimate with anybody, or there's no like, but I do think that this person is watching you and they could have been going back and forth between you and somebody else who was real and who was fake. Because I do see that there is communication either with inside of a friend group or it is some type of like third party situation here possibly where there's more than one person that's chiming in on this situation, but I also feel like that's burning down completely. 8th house, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, Jupiter in Capricorn. So this is something, even this could be a governmental police, whatever. Also could be a surgeon or some type of doctor here, or a mother, or some type of um caretaker in some sense. But whatever the communication is, they found out that somebody lied about you. Also, see that 7 of Swords with that 3 of Cups? That's a lie. That's why this person had to watch you for themselves, right? They could have had somebody around them that said, "Hey, be careful of the collective." It's like this energy. It's like they had to watch you for themselves because a lot of people were not being honest in the communication. So this person is watching everything completely change. They do want to come up and make you some type of offer here. For some of you, you may be an alien because your crown is different. The way you think is different. This is why this person wants to come in and protect you because they feel like you've been heartbroken enough or they feel like you've gone through enough. But this is also somebody that didn't want to say anything until they were ready to take that leap of faith. You may notice with you, people talk a good game, but when it comes to taking action, everybody stalls. That's why this person is like, I'm not going to talk until I can improve the silence. But they are in an energy where they are very happy. Jupiter in Pisces, this is somebody that is very giving, very loving. And they do, it's like this could be somebody that is a past life soulmate. You have the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Cups here with the anonymous card and the star. They view you as like the star of their world. You could be really into music. You could be a creative person. Maybe you're into photography or you're a painter, or you could even be someone who's into fitness or martial arts. I feel like their friends are genuinely going to like you. And like if you have children, your kids are going to vibe with their kids and their kids are going to vibe with yours. Or, this could just really be about the two of you going back to the basics, tapping into that nostalgic energy and reigniting something from the past. There's definitely something here about a second chance at love. And for some of you, you might be like, okay, this is like the 47th rerun of this love story at this point. But for others, it's more like a past life soulmate finally circling back in. I feel like somebody here really had to do their due diligence on you, investigate you, like seriously check you out from top to bottom. Because let's be real, you're not something they can just jump into blindly. It's kind of funny, but it's like before you drop mad cash on a designer bag or like a super bougie pair of shoes, you're peeping every little detail, right? You're checking the stitching, the logo. Like, is this real or not? That's exactly how they're looking at you. They're making sure you're the real deal because you're way too rare and too much of a vibe to risk anything less. Like, they're trying to make sure everything lines up perfectly before they even think about stepping in. And, that's exactly the energy this person was in. They just needed a little extra time to really figure you out. They've been super nosy to watching you, checking your socials, paying attention to the little things, and they've had this gut feeling for a while now that you actually deserve someone better, which is why they hesitated. It's like they realized they needed to change their ways because they were still living in their past. They were letting past relationships, past trauma, or even other people influence their decisions and um, basically decide who they were allowed to be with. But now, after watching you for this long, they're starting to see you're not like anybody else at all. You can't compete where you don't compare, right? And you don't compare because you're not even in the same category. You might be totally different from them. You're not a spoon, you're a knife. You don't operate like everyone in their circle. You don't fit their usual type. But that's literally what makes you special. There's also something about the way you communicate, especially if you're a life path 3. Your voice, your truth, your expression, it hits differently. And they're finally seeing what God's been trying to show them. You're really going to pretend you don't see who this person is. You're really going to act like you don't see that light coming straight out of their third eye. Some of you may have even been getting headaches, migraines, or feeling dizzy. That's because your third eye is opening right now. Your intuition is leveling up, and this person really likes that about you. They feel this instinct to protect you. Their energy toward you is extremely genuine. They see you as a challenge, but in a good way, like the kind of challenge that brings out the best in them. It's giving dynamic duo vibes. You know that Mars and Venus energy, like two people who are powerful on their own, but insane together? That's you two. But here's the thing, this person made the mistake of listening to other people before listening to their gut. Their intuition was screaming, "That's your person, stop running from your fears." But they let outside voices influence them. And now they're like, "I was hiding my feelings because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom." Meanwhile, they're watching you do everything alone. They're watching you operate like, are they just like me? Do they do the same things I do? They're low key wondering if you're their perfect match. There's also some interference showing up. Someone's ex definitely messed things up here. Someone let an ex get in their head, disrupt the connection, or create drama. And now there's noise building around you, a buzz. You might notice more people watching you, talking about you, or trying to get your attention. You're becoming magnetic right now. People are fixated on you, your person is fixated on you, and this whole energy is really pushing them to step up and stop hiding behind fear or other people's opinions. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you for this reading. Honestly, thank you so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate it. You all mean a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, okay? Bye bye.